I am very sorry, people. I had muted my microphone, as you may have heard, as I wasn't talking. So, welcome to this live stream from ERS Racing. I hope you enjoy my commentary, as it is my first time. And you may have seen that Dan Black has put his pole on 125.1 seconds, and Lieutenant Boss comes in at a 125.2. And ERS Griffin just put up a 130.2 for his uh, first lap, his search out lap on the wets. As we'll go to base where as he's coming out of the last corner right now, going into the pits. And then it says he going out for his hard lap right now for on his wets. He just put up a fastest sector 1 on the wets. I'm pretty impressed by that. So he will be searching out the track once again for before he starts his full hot laps for the pole position. A lot of drivers didn't put up any times right now because they are probably setting up their setups and their wings, tire pressure. As I hope to see some people setting good times and seeing great battles at the race, as it will be a pretty nice and busy race with 14 racers. Unfortunately, not everybody could make it today, so we don't have everyone. But it makes it more fun for others, as there are more points together for multiple people that are a bit slower from the back. Let's go to Elmet69. He's coming into the first chicane as it is his hot lap, sorry. Going into the straight with DRS open right now. As he's coming into the fast few corners, he is going. Oh, he's sliding off a bit as he's driving on his wets, of course. So he's on pretty hot tires right now, even though he's taking it easy. Out of the last corner. And puts down a time of 131.1 on his wets. As you can see, Base Beer is on his outlap right now on the super softs, so he will be setting up his second hot lap for this race, his disqualifying. Also, Jordi has come out again for his second hot lap, as he is on fourth position with a 126.4 seconds. Thank you, Racing League International. as Jordi for giving me good luck for this first commentary. I am pretty excited about it. It's my first time, as you have heard already, as based we are coming into the first chicane right now. Let's see what first sector he puts down, as there that is from the end of this straight line. That is a 31.6. It's 200ths slower from his own fastest lap. Going into the hairpin and into the fast few corners, as they are tricky because you can slip out easily when you're over accelerating your tire, your gas pedal, and you might as well lose your back end and slip out. It could cost you a lot of time. He's stopped his hot lap for probably a second hot lap, as he maybe made a mistake and is going for a second one, or he's coming into the pits. Nope, he's coming out for his second hot lap. Hopefully a good time right now, as he's opened his DRS for the second lap on these tires. They may be a bit bald right now already, because it's of course the super sauce once again. Going into the second straight right now with the second DRS. Going into the second chicane, where you have to slow down really hard. Entering the hairpin. J-Leg put up a 124.2. I have seen that over my head. I missed that. So he put up a 124 for his hot lap, and Base Bear just went wide on that track, on that corner, but he didn't get a time cancel. I don't know why, but we'll see later on. He went into his pit lane. J-Leg put up another fastest lap. And we'll go to Rootson, as he put up a 126.4, and he invalidated his track time. And ERS Lobby just put up a faster lap than Rootson, coming into the P5 right now. And Kevin Kost right now on his hot lap, and he put up a 124.7, making him P2 for right now. And J-Leg just ERS Griffin put up a 123.8, making it the first one to make a 1 minute 23 seconds, making him the pole position. Then we'll go to ML Driftkin, as he just got out of his hot lap, and he will be seeing his first lap time of this qualifying. Once again, welcome if you have just joined. If you're interested, you can watch the website www.ersracingleague.com. There you will find all the info about the owners, the Discord, and of course where you can join the Racing League for your own if you're interested. We also have a F1 league, an international league, and a Dutch league for to Dutch racers, of course. As he's coming out of the last corner right now, he is going to put up a time of 1:24.4, making him position of fourth place, and pushing Dan Black, Lieutenant Boss, Basebeer, Jordi, Rootsen, and everyone a place down except for Geweven Kaars and Fishy McSheem. And Geweven Kaars die is on his outlap once now and is going for his hot lap right now. So we'll be seeing his first time of this track right now as well. Going into the first chicane, going for the second straight, putting open his DRS, going full speed into the second chicane. And into the hairpin for before the fast corners. And he unfortunately invalidated his lap time by going too wide for the track. So he will be probably going into the pits, or he could make another hot lap, even though his tires are probably burning right now, screaming to get in to get some new tires in out on the track. He's going into the pits, as we will be watching Elmet going into the final corner for his wet lap arrow once again. Oh, he just came into the pits. Rutten is on his hot lap right now. Hot lap, out lap. So he will be putting his second time onto the board right now. And going into the first straight of the race. Going full speed for the longest straight on this track. Going into the first chicane, we're braking, and into the second corner, third corner, second straight right now. Going full speed, pedal to the metal. Going into the second chicane. Ooh, almost too wide. Going into the hairpin for the fast corners right now in sector 2. Oh, nice corner speed right there, and not going too wide for the first for the second lap for him. Going into the final few corners of this track and putting up a time of a 1 minute 25.6 right now, making him P7. And then we'll go to Dan Black, as he is on his hot lap once again. Going through the fast corners, not going wide. And sector 2 plus 20 2 hundredths of a second, so it's slower than his own time. Hoping he can make his few corners faster than before. And he's going into the pits, I guess. He isn't accepting his time right now. Then we have ERS Lobby standing still on the side of the track, probably letting people pass for their hot laps. Going to Elmet, he is getting out of the. Sorry, he's going into his hot lap. Sorry about that. Going into the first chicane. As we'll go on board right now. Second gear into this chicane. And into the hairpin for the fast few corners. It can be tricky driving over the curbs over there because they are a bit angled, so it is pretty dangerous to drive over them as you maybe lose grip. And going into the last few corners. And putting up a time of a 1:24.8. Putting him a P5 right now for his first super soft out lap. Then we'll go to Rootsen as he's on his in lap. He doesn't have any gas left, so I hope he doesn't hold up any other drivers. As you can see, there is yellow every corner he makes, and someone is standing still right there. I don't know who that is. I guess it was ERS Lobby. Yeah, he just took over him for his hot lap right now. Sorry. He is going pretty slow. It's not his hot lap anymore. I guess it is his in lap right now. Yeah, he has gone into the pits right now, and then we'll go to J-Leg as he is on his hot lap right now. Going into the final few corners once again, hoping to make his time even better than the 1:24.0 as he's trying to beat ERS Griffin. Still on the he went in. Then we will go to ML Drift King on his hot lap right now, going into the second straight. Pedal to the metal for the second chicane. And into the hairpin right now. For the fast few corners, the tricky few. If you go too fast, you go to wide, or too fast, you spin out. Got a clean few corners right there. And into the final few for him. For putting up a 1. Oh, he spun out. No. I guess he has some damage right now, so that must have some repairing. Or no, I don't see any damage right now, so I guess he's lucky. He's going into the pits by any means because his tires must be really warm right now. So let's go to Gewevenkaars as he is going into the pits right now as he put up a lap that is invalidated. Elmet is going out for his outlap right now, so we'll watch him right now. Ooh, going too wide. Putting up a invalidated lap time for right now. And he'll go to the first straight for his hot lap right now. Trying to beat his own time of a 1 minute 24.8. Maybe searching for a pole position. Hoping he'll get a good starting position for the race. Going into the second chicane right now, hoping for the best. And into the fast corners right now. Going not too wide right now, so he doesn't get his time invalidated. Also letting someone else letting him pass for his hot lap into the final few corners. And putting up a time of a 1:25.2, so he doesn't put up a better time than his 1:24.8. Then we'll go to Kevin Kast. Ooh, as he's gliding a bit around on his few tires, and the qualifying is for some people ended, and uh, we see him cutting a few corners. So we'll go to Kevin Kast. He has invalidated his lap time, so he won't be putting up a better time for now. Fishy Maxime is finished for his qualifying, and Rootsen is going for his last qualifying lap, hoping for a better place than P11, hoping to get it into the P10 or maybe P8. Final corner, full speed right now, and putting up a 1:25.6, only 8 thousandths faster than his own lap time. So he doesn't make any places right now. So let's go to Messi is the GOAT, as he put up a better time of 10 seconds, so that makes him P11 right now, as he pushed Rootsen, Basespear and Jordi out of the one place down. And I guess this will be it for this qualifying. As we will see you in the race. We have the pole position, we have ERS Griffin, and second position we have JLEC. Third position we have ML Drift King. Fourth we have Geweven Kaars. Fifth we have Kevin Kast, and we will watch that later on more. Then we have it's Sassy at position 6. For position 7 we have Elmat 69. At P8 we have Fishy Maxime. P9 Dan Black. P10 Lieutenant Boss. P11 Messi is the GOAT. Rootsen we have at P12 Basespear at position 13, and ERS Lobby F1, as well as Jordi. We have him at P14. So ERS Griffin right now is the fastest of them all, and making him pull right now with a 1 minute 23.8. The only one driving on 1 minute 23 seconds, as they are all above 1 minute 24 seconds right now. Alright everybody, here we go with the formation lap, as the first few drivers will be going for their tires to warm up, getting them at a good temperature for the start for a good placing. But as I can see, ERS Griffin is at P10 right now. I guess he had a few position penalties, but I didn't see any of them, so that's not what I expected. So we have Lieutenant Boss right now in pole position, then comes Dan Black, then comes Fishy Maxime, Elmet at P4, P5 it's Cersei, P6 it's Kevin Kast, at P7 Geweven Kaars, at P8 Emil Driftkin, P9 Jelek, at P10 ERS Griffin. From pole position he actually got down to P10. Then we go to Messi is the GOAT at P11. Then we'll go to Rootsen at P12. Then Pasteware at 13th. And P14 is ERS Lobby F1. As we are going into the final few corners for warming up the tires. Going into the start of the race of this 14 laps. This will be a exciting and hopefully a good race for everyone, not so annoying for everyone. So everybody is lining up, everybody is waiting for everyone to line up, getting up the last few temperatures and setting up right now. And lights out and away we go. And as we can see, the third for a row having a good start, but coming in from behind is ERS Griffin, putting up a 2 place at the start already. Well, little contact between the Red Bull team. Going into the second straight, we already have a gap of 1.2 seconds for Elmet and Kevin Kost right now. And Emil Driftkin got 3 seconds already for multiple warnings. Probably a lot of contact, and Elmet even put up a longer gap between Kevin Kost, as he put up a 1.4 right now. Then we'll go to, it says he go battling for P5 right now, as Fishing Maxime. Oh, there's contact between a few drivers right there. I hope they didn't get any damage right there. Breaking into the final corner. He just didn't get past right. Going into the first straight right now, putting on the slipstream from the driver in front of him, Messi. And there goes Based Beer, trying to overtake, but failing it. It says he's trying to overtake Messi right now, going side by side in the chicanes and pulling away right now, as he has overtaken Messi. Hoping he will pull away right now. Trying to keep up the P6 position and going for that P5 from Lieutenant Boss. Then we have Messi is the GOAT behind him, of course, and Jalek trying to attack for this 7th position. Going almost side by side, going just a few centimeters behind him and spins out as he goes way too close for a P14 now. So he will have to push for a few laps for coming back into the full track right now. Then we have ERS Lobby at a 1.1 seconds behind Dan Black. And Dan Black is trying to push forwards once again, as he was in the top 5 for the qualification, and he is at P12 right now, so he will be looking to push up for a better place. Then we have Hoodson with a penalty right now, and he has a 3-second penalty, and Lieutenant Boss got a 3-second penalty right now, as well as for multiple warnings. And there goes ERS Griffin at P10 again. I guess he made a few mistakes as well. Looking to push up a bit more, and he has overtaken Lieutenant Boss right now for a 9th position. Going for Based Beer at P8 right now. Trying to close the gap of a half a second. Well, going a bit wide, but did go very well. And Messi just got took over by ML Drift King, going into the final few corners for this lap. And ML Drift King is now at P6 with a 3-second penalty, so he will be looking to push a little bit more for getting a few positions. And then we'll go to, oh, Messi is the GOAT, just took over ML Drift King, and they're side by side, and ML Drift King has contact. Messi just spun out ML Drift King from behind. And then we have ERS Griffin once again at P7 right now. He took advantage of the little contact right there and overtook both of the drivers and put himself into P7 right now, looking forwards to pushing into the P6. It is pretty much a big gap, as it is almost 4 seconds for him to close. Sorry, no, that's for Based Beer. He is pushing Based Beer right now. Going into the final few corners, he just got on to and got into the 6th position for a 4-second gap. And Emil Drifting and Rootson got another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings once again. And And then we have It's Sassy at P5 right now, going for P4. But it is a bit of a gap of 1.5 seconds. But Fishy has a 3-second penalty. So he can maybe be safe, but it might be, you might be wanting to push a little bit more. Then we have Fishy going into the hairpin right now for for him to be in a 4th position at a 1.8 second gap behind Gewevekaars, hoping to push a little bit further as he will be trying to close the gap to Gewevekaars, and got another 3-second penalty right now for going going too wide at these corners right there. So he'll be hoping to push a little bit more. Elmet just put up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, and he is now in P2. And Gewevekaars is just 400ths of a second behind Elmet, and hoping to push to P2 and to P1, as there are 8 more laps to go for this sprint race. And Fishy Maxime just retired from the session. What happened there? I guess he spun out, and or he just retired. There's no safety car for this incident right now, so we'll be racing on. Elmet still in 2nd position, but with a 800 second of a gap behind Kevin Kost. And it says he just got up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. So there are a lot of penalties right now for the first few laps already. It says he just left the session. Maybe a Wi-Fi problem, or he just gave up. So we at P1. Oh, Gewevekaars just took over Elmet with also a 3-second penalty. So he'll be wanting to push a... Oh, sorry. No, I was looking wrong. Gewevekaars doesn't have a penalty, so he'll be looking to push for this 1st place, but Elmet is trying to push back for 2nd position right now. Going into the hairpin, he's still behind him. And Kevin Kost is driving cleanly and seamlessly through these corners with no fighting, just driving. Then we have ERS Griffin Peter. He is at a P4 right now, so he just put up a few positions. He is six seconds behind Elmet, so he is wanting to push a little bit more for closing that gap for a few more points for this race. He just has to drive out about 4 seconds to safely secure the 3rd position, as Elmet put up a 3-second penalty. Then we go to Messi is the GOAT in 5th position, driving in front of It's Sassy with a 1.2 second gap. And It's Sassy is driving in front of ML Drift King, and he is driving side by side right now. And It's Sassy is ghosted, so he didn't fight that much. Emil Drifkin put up a P6 right now with a 6-second penalty. Then we have Jalek at P8 trying for his P7 right now, as it says he is driving way too slow right now. Kevin Kost got up a 3-second penalty, and Dan Black got another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. So the top 3 is having a battle right now for every position. And if ERS Griffin Peter gets close to Elmat, he can maybe even put up a P1 for this race. And Jalek put up a 1:26.0 for the fastest lap of the race right now. So he is pushing really hard for driving into Emil Driftkin. Then we have Dan Black at a P8, trying to push for a P7 right here, and looking forward to going into the top 6 or 5 maybe in his 5 last laps. Then we go to Lieutenant Boss, going into the second chicane, driving behind Dan Black with 1.6 gap behind of Dan Black. Then we have Rootson. Basebeard just put up another 3-second penalty. Rootson is behind Lieutenant Boss with a 200th of a second gap, just only a few inches away from him, going into the final few corners, hoping to put up a place higher for more points. Then we have Base Bear at P11 right now with a 3-second penalty as well. Going for P10 as he is already in a safe position for P10 right now. So he doesn't have to worry or have to really push, or he wants to push a little higher as well. Then we have It Sassy with a 2.5 second gap behind him, and then we have ERS Lobby at the back with a 4 seconds, 3.9 seconds away from It Sassy, hoping to get in front as well. Then we go back to Kevin Kost at P1 as he is driving just 300ths of a second in front of Geweven cars, trying to keep his P1, and Geweven cars trying to get his P1 as well. Geweven cars heeft de DRS. Has the DRS, sorry guys. And Kevin Kost is trying to block off Geweven cars, but they're side by side right now, and Geweven cars he takes the first position right now, and he again has the DRS for this straight. Then we have Elmat at a 1.5 second gap to Kevin Kost. Lieutenant Boss put up another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And Geweven cars got another 3-second penalty, making him 6 seconds of a penalty worth. So he'll try to get away from Kevin Kost and Elmat, trying to secure his first position. Then we have ERS Griffin at the 4th position, driving only 5 seconds behind Geweven cars, and Geweven cars has retired from the race right there, as he probably has seen that he put up a few mistakes and gave up. Then ERS Griffin is now at a third position, hoping to push a little bit closer for the 3-second penalties going into work for him. And Elmet is 2 seconds behind from Kevin Kost, so there will be a bit of a gap. He's hoping to get a bit closer so he can get his first position. And into the fast few corners, hoping for a bit more speed than Kevin Kost through these corners so he can get closer. And Jalek put another 3-second penalty, so he has a 3-second penalty right now. It's his first penalty of the race, and ERS Griffin and ERS Lobby and Messi is the GOAT don't have any penalties right now. That are the only ones without a penalty. ERS Griffin is trying to push a little bit faster right now for the P2, as he will probably not be making P1 anymore. And ERS Griffin has gotten a bit closer with a 3.6 gap right now, second gap. So maybe he's able to close the gap of 3 seconds behind Elmet, trying to secure his second place. Then we have Emerald Drift King with a 5 seconds gap behind ERS Griffin. Then we have Jalek 2.3 seconds behind Emerald Drift King. Then we have Messi is the GOAT at 1.8 seconds behind him without any penalties. So he'll be making a place if he stays in the same time. Then Black put up another penalty, so he has a 9 seconds penalty right now. Losing a lot of positions probably at the end of this race. Then we have Lieutenant Boss at 4 seconds behind Dan Black, who has a 9-second penalty, but as we all can see, Lieutenant Boss has a 6-second gap as well. ERS Labby just put up his first penalty of 3 seconds for multiple warnings. Then we have Rootson at a 1.1 seconds behind Lieutenant Boss with also a 9-second penalty. Then we have Base Spear at 4 seconds, 0.9 hundredths of a second at P10 behind Rootson. Then we have ERS Lobby behind Base Spear at 9 seconds behind him. And we have at the very last we have Itzazi going if it's on the last position on his final lap at 11 seconds behind him. Then we have Kevin Kost in the first position, and ERS Given just took over Elmet, and Emerald Drift King did as well, so probably Elmet made a mistake, so that makes ERS Griffin a P2 right now without a penalty. And then we have Emerald Drift King at P3 for this moment, and then we have him at P6 for his penalties, and Messi is the GOAT is at 4th place. Then we have J-Lag in 5th position. Then we have Emerald Drift King at 6th. Then Black at 7th position. Then we have Lieutenant Boss in 8th position. And then we will see further. driver of today is ERS Griffin. As you can see, there is Kevin Kast at P1 from this race. Then I would like to invite the last few drivers for a party. I will have the interview with these drivers at the last race, of course. Of course, we have the sprint race right now, and then we'll the normal race right now, and then we have the interview. We'll see you. We'll see here that Kevin Kast is at P1 for the sprint race, having 10 points right now, and ERS giving at place 2 and having 2 points extra for the fastest qualifying. Then we have Elmet at P3 with 6 points. Then we have Messi is the GOAT at 5 points. And then we have Jalek with 4 points at a 1 point extra for the fastest lap of the race. Then we'll see you when the next race starts. And there we go with the first formation lap of the race. Then we'll see that ERS Griffin is right now at the pole position. Then we have Jalek on the second position. Then we have Emerald Drift King at third. Gravenkars at fourth position. Kevin Kast at fifth. Then we have Itsasi at sixth position. Then we have Elmet at 7th position. Then we have Fishy at 8th. At 9th we have Dan Black. Then there comes Lieutenant Bass at P10. We have P11, we have Messi as the GOAT. P12 is Rootsen. P13 is Basebeer. And P14 is ERS Lobby F1. As we're coming into the final few corners for this formation lap, we'll be starting this race in a few minutes. Ooh, that was a close call. ERS Griffin putting up a few spins. As everybody is lining up right now, and ERS Griffin has lined up as well. Then we'll wait as we are going to see lights on and out. And here we go with the first lap of this race. And ERS Griffin has a great start, pushing out already a few hundreds in front of Kevin Kast. And Kevin Kast is at second position right now, trying to hold on as he is fighting against Emil Drift King for this second position. And Emil Drift King is defending and attacking for the second position and defending from J-Leg, who's fighting for third position. Then we have Fishy Maxime at 5th position, Elmet at 6th position, then we have Messi is the goat at 7th position, Geweven Kaars at 8th position, ERS Lobby F1 at 9th position, then we have Dan Black at 10th position, 11th position we have Based Beer, then we have Lieutenant Boss at B12, it's Cersei at B13 and Rootson at B14 way in the back. ERS Griffin is already 1.3 seconds in front of Kevin Kast, and J-Leg and Elmet has put up a penalty of 3 seconds for multiple warnings. And ERS Griffin put up the fastest lap for now. Kevin Kast at second position right now, 1.3 seconds behind ERS Griffin. Hoping to push a little bit faster for that pole position, but we have a lot of time, so he doesn't have to rush it for now. Then we have a yellow flag at this straight. And Fishy Maxime has left the session. So let's see what happened with him. He's probably spun out and is less right now. Then we have Emil Drift King behind Kevin Kast with only 500 of a second behind him, trying to push for the second position. And Kevin Kast still holding on on that second position right now. Then we have J-Leg about 2 seconds behind Emil Drift King and trying to push on for a higher position. Kevin Kast put up a fastest lap of 1.6.3 and Messi is the goat is behind J-Leg with 600 of a second behind J-Leg, trying to push up, but as we all see, J-Leg has a penalty and we have a 3-second penalty, so he is now is he in the danger zone for Messi is the goat. Then we have Elmet with a 3-second penalty as well, with ERS Lobby behind him with a 2.9 seconds gap, so it is a close one, but he is inside the range for that 6th position. Then we have Base Beer behind ERS Lobby at a 1.2 seconds behind him, and he is trying to defend behind against Dan Black. Oh, sorry, Lieutenant Boss and Dan Black are fighting with each other. Lieutenant Boss is at 9th position right now, going into the going out of the fast corners and going into the last few corners of this lap with Dan Black only 700 of a second behind him, trying to push for the 9th position. Then we have Rootson again with 400 of a second behind Dan Black. As the ERS is enabled for Dan Black, Rootson and Dan Black, they will be trying to push a little bit against each other, but it's not going to. They're not going to attack on each other right now. Then we have gewezen cars at P12 and it says here at P13 and P14 we have fishy. ERS Griffin right now pushing out his tires at a 1.5 second gap in front of Kevin Cost, so he's driving fast and clean and safe for now. Then we have Kevin Cost fighting against Emerald Drift King as well. Jalek put up a 3-second penalty. So Dan Black has put up a 3-second penalty as well right now. So he will be having a sore eye from losing a few positions. Messi is the GOAT, put up a 3-second penalty as well. Going into the first corner of this lap. Yes, Emerald Drifting is still trying to fight for that second position. ERS Griffin has put on even more time for himself. He is now at a 1.8 second gap. And there is Emerald Drift King still behind Kevin Cost. Kevin Cost is 3 positions up for this race already. Then we have Jalek 2 positions down. Messi is the GOAT is put up 6 positions. So he has done a great job for now. And then we have Beastbeer with 6 positions as well. Elmet is 1 position. Sorry for skipping you for the first time. Then we have Lieutenant Boss at P8 having pushed up 2 positions as well. Then we have Rootson at P9 pushed up with 3 positions. Then we have Dan Black lost 1 position at P10 with a penalty of 3 seconds. Then we have Geweven Cars 7 positions lost. Then we have Itzazi 6 positions lost. ERS Lobby at 1 position up. But I guess he made a mistake because he drove a lot higher than P13, as I remember. Then we have Fishy Maxime who lost 6 seconds, 6 places in this race. Then we can see the telemetry of these top drivers over here. As you can see, there is a lot of control in the gas pedal. Going full throttle, going not full throttle, a bit less than full throttle, and going up when there is a lot of grip. Then when there is a heavy braking zone, you can see a lot of braking. Then it pushes a little bit less, so his wheels won't lock up as much. as he does not want to do that. That will tear down his tires and will lose him some time as well. Then we have Kevin Cost 2 seconds behind ERS Griffin. So there will not be a lot of pushing from Kevin right now. I guess he is saving his tires for the last few laps eventually before he pits for the super softs or maybe even the mediums. I can tell by now. Ooh, chemicals going maybe even a little bit wide on that turn. Emil Drifking was looking for an opportunity to take over Kevin Cost, but didn't take it. Drifting still holding the third position, trying to look for that second position. Lieutenant Boss got another 3-second penalty. There are a lot of big gaps. Messi is the GOAT, just put up a 3-second penalty. That's a shame. A few people are pitting right at this lap, trying to save as many time. And Emil Drifkin just was so close to Kevin Cost. He's really trying to push his way up to P2. Oh, and he spins. No. He spins out of the P3 and Jalek is driving in front of him right now with a 3-second penalty. A 6-second penalty. So Emil Drisking will be looking to push up a bit more, and ERS Griffin is inside the pits right now going for a tire change. Elmet has a 5-second penalty right now for speeding in the pit lane. And ERS Griffin is going out with the softs. And he is out of the pits at a position 5. So he will be in the save for now, and as the others will be pitting as well. We have Messi as the GOAT at P6 with a 6-second penalty with fresh tires of 2 laps. Not freshest, but he has fresh tires. Then we have Elmet at P7 with a 8-second penalty from multiple warnings and speeding in the pit lane. That will most likely hurt at the end of the race. Then we have Lieutenant Boss with a penalty of 3 seconds. Then we have Dan Black at 3 seconds as well behind Lieutenant Boss with a 900th of a second gap. Then we have Hudson with a 3-second penalty at P10 with a gap of 1.4 seconds behind Dan Black. ERS lobby at P11, trying to push a little bit higher. And then we have geweven cars and it's Sassy 10 and Fishy Maxime. Kevin Kast is now defending against J-Lag as he is closer right now, as he has a 300th of a second penalty. Penalty gap to Kevin Kast. And J-Lag put up another 3-second penalty. He has 9 seconds of a penalty right now. That will most likely hurt against his time. Then we have ML Drifting at 4.5 seconds penalty. I'm so sorry. 4.5 seconds gap to J-Lag. As probably a few drivers will be going into the pit lanes at this lap as well, but not for these first few drivers right now. Then Black has a 3-second penalty right now, and J-Lag just driving next to Kevin Kast side by side, and J-Lag is still pushing in front, and he closes the door a bit for Kevin Kast, and he is in front right now. He's trying to push away from him as he has a 9-second penalty, and ERS Griffin put up this fast lap for now. And Kevin Kast is trying to hold on, but he's losing a bit of time and going wide now. And he has a 3-second penalty for going way too wide. ML Drifting at a 2.6 second gap, so he is in the safe for P1 right now, as Kevin Kast has a penalty as well as J-Lag, and J-Lag is going into the pits and Kevin Kast as well. ML Drifting is going for another lap on his softs. Then we have ERS Griffin going strong here, and he will most likely be standing second after a lot of drivers will be inside. And he put up another fastest lap with a 1 minute 26.0 seconds of a lap. He's really pushing it right now, pushing into Base Beer, who is 17 seconds in front of him. I'm sorry, no, that's 1.7. Base Beer has a gap to ML Drifting with 17 seconds. Then we have Messi to go with a 6-second penalty, and J-Lag is fighting for that position right now, hoping he can overtake him, trying to push out of that time of Kevin Kast for his time penalty, because that is quite some time. They're driving side by side, and a little bit of contact. Kevin Kast taking good measures and braking a little bit early, but there was a little bit of contact once again in that chicane. Lieutenant was again with a 3-second penalty. Messi is the GOAT, is trying to break that slipstream by turning, and it didn't really help as he has the DRS, so he just lost a lot of time there side by side again, and he's trying and trying. There's a little bit of contact. ERS lobby has put up a penalty, and there goes the DRS once again for our driver J-Lag, and he pushed out. Oh, there goes Emil Drisking with a small spin. Not very much. His tires must be screaming right now from the heat. J-Lag is still holding on that fifth position, and Messi is defending like his life depends on it for that fourth position. Kevin Kost at third position right now. Base Spears still at second, and ERS Griffin is at P1 again as he pitted for the he was the leader of this race. Then there comes Base Spear into the pits right now for his super softs. Kevin Kost put up the fastest lap with a 1 minute 25.7. But he still has a 3-second penalty. And ERS Griffin is 9 seconds in front of these drivers. So he's going really fast right now. He is holding onto that. He's gripping it like he's hanging from a rope 50 meters above the ground, trying to hold on for dear life. But he's holding. He's a strong man, so he will hold on to that. I know that for sure. We have J-Lag at P3 with a 9-second penalty. He has a gap of 1.8 seconds to Kevin Kost, so he will not be making that P2 and will most likely not be making that P4 as well, as Messi is 2.2 seconds behind him with a 6-second penalty. And there have we Elmet at Emil Drisking put up a fast lap of 1.25.3. That is a really fast time. And Elmet we have at 5.6 seconds behind Messi is the GOAT with a 8-second penalty, and Emil Drisking put up a 3-second penalty as well right now, as J-Lag gone in front of Emil Drisking, and then Kevin Kost even got another 3-second penalty that adds up for a 6-second penalty. But he has nothing to worry about for now, as the driver behind him has a 9-second penalty. So if Kevin just don't make any mistakes right now, he won't be any bad on. Then we have ERS Griffin still holding on to that first position going into the final few laps, as he has a 9.5 second gap to Kevin Kost behind him. So he is still really in the safe position right now. He only has to drive safe right now, don't have to push it or anything, because he just doesn't need to. He doesn't need to take any risks. He doesn't have to worry about anything right now. And Emil Driskin took over J-Lag and is going to try for that second position, as he is 1.8 seconds behind him. But it will be a challenge, as it will be the last 3 laps of this race. He put up as fast as first sector. Sorry guys, that was not very nice. He's going into the fast few corners right here now. He is gaining on Kevin Kost, as he is 1.2 seconds away from him right now, gaining more and more. He's only 1 second away. So he will be getting a second position. As for now, ERS Lobby just retired from the race, so he will not be racing with us now. Emerald can put up a 1:25.0, and Lieutenant Boss got another 3-second penalty, so he has 9 seconds of a penalty as well. Kevin Cost is gaining a little bit to ERS Griffin at a 8.6 seconds right now. So he is pushing, or ERS Griffin is making a few mistakes or taking it way too easy for now. Maybe he can make it, but with his but he is also safe because Kevin Cost has a 6-second penalty. Emerald Drift King is safe for that second position for now, as he has a 3-second penalty, but Kevin Cost has a 6-second penalty. J-Lag has a 9-second penalty, so he won't be making any positions to higher than P4. Then we have Messi for position 5 at 6 seconds penalty and 6 seconds of a gap, so he will not be going anywhere. Then Black has put up another 3-second penalty, so he has 9 seconds as well now, so he will be losing his position to Base Beer for now. And Rootson, he has a 11-second gap to Elmet in front of him with a 6-second penalty, and Elmet has a 8-second penalty for now. And we're going into the one of the final few laps of this race, and Emerald Drift King took over Kevin Cost, and there was contact. Emerald Drift King just gone into the 4th position, and J-Lag got into the 2nd position for this moment. But as we all know by now, he has a 9-second penalty, so he will be losing his positions for now. Then we have Kevin Cost at P3 and going into P2, I think. And we have Emerald Drift King going into the 3rd position. There will be a lot of disappointed. No, I don't. Sorry. There will be some incident reports, I guess, and not too many, as there are a few bit of contacts, but it isn't that much as every race there is. Then we are inside the last lap of the race. ERS Griffin is in the 1st position. We have J-Lag at 2nd position, but losing his position. Kevin Cost put up another 3-second penalty, so he will be losing his time, his position. And Emerald Drift King in the 3rd position. ERS Griffin just finished, and then will there be J-Lag finishing now. Emerald Drift King at 2nd. J-Lag is still at 3rd position. P4 for Kevin, 5th for Messi, and 6th for Elmet, most likely. And he finished. Rootson going for a 7th position. And then we'll see Dan Black losing a position to Base Beer. And Lieutenant Boss with a 12-second penalty. And there we have it. I want the top 5 people in a party for the interview. And I will have ERS Griffin on me within a few minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. As you can see, ERS Griffin, Emil Drift King, JLAC, Kevin Cost, and Messi is the GOAT. I would like to interview you. Hello, JLAC. You had some race.
Hi.
You had
Yeah,
some
good
race.
evening.
Hey, good evening. You had some good fights with Kevin Cost, and at the end, there was a little bit of contact.
Yeah,
Was it a bit of your fault, or was it just a racing incident? What do you think about it?
I don't know. I think Kevin Koss was a bit aggressive as well with my teammate in the last couple of laps. There was contact with Kevin Koss.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I don't want to point any fingers. So it was a good race. It was a hectic race. I think everybody wanted to end up on the podium. So I think everybody was fighting for the podium. But it was good racing, and I loved it very much.
Yeah, yeah. You had some great times. You even put up the fastest lap of the race at a 1 minute 25.5. What do you feel about that?
Ah, nice, thanks. I didn't even know. I didn't notice. But yeah, we've been practicing this afternoon as well. And as well with my teammate, he has a new steering wheel, so he's been practicing all afternoon. And yeah, it was a great time. I mean, I love it. Great. Didn't expect it though.
Yeah, but I don't really know your starting position from a qualifying, but you did some pretty good laps as well. Uh, at the sprint race, were you happy with your position, or could you have
Yeah,
done
yeah, it
better?
was fine. It was fine. I mean, in the qualifying, my teammate and I, ML Drifting, we tried to go for the fastest lap, of course.
Mhm.
We've been training for it all afternoon, and we thought we had them in the back, but then, yeah, with the super softs, like if you go out one time, then they're completely shot. So yeah, and then in the sprint race, I mean, it was hectic again. First corner, I had a bit of a shit start. So I fell back a couple of places, and then I also spun, had contact with someone, spun around, and then had to fight back from the back. And then yeah, in the head race, it was great. I mean, I started in P2, and then also a bit of contact during I think the second lap or so. And then yeah, after that it was just smooth sailing and trying to catch everybody, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed watching your race, and I will head over to the next driver.
Thank you very much, man. Have a good
Yes,
evening, and
have a
thanks for the
nice evening.
commentary.
Yeah, no problem. Hi, Kevin Kast, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, how did you feel about these last few laps?
Yeah, I fucked it pretty pretty bad, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, you were pretty driving pretty hard, but in the last few laps you put up a penalty for 3 seconds, and that
Yep,
I must say that could have been better.
costed me the
But
podium.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and it really sucked. I really saw up to a great few laps from your team. Uh,
yeah, I was in P2 for the whole race almost, and until I made a small mistake, I came in the battle with, I guess it was JLAC. So that cost me time through the race, and yeah, I've never been out of that fight, so that's why. when it started to become a little bit more worse for me.
All right, yeah. As
Yeah.
well, there was a little bit of contact in the end of the race, a few laps prior to the finish. What do you think about it?
Well, the first one was where Drift King spun out by himself. Yeah, he got a small kiss of me in the back, but I don't think that's the reason why he spun. I think he spun afterwards on himself. That's why I had to wait for his car to move out the way, so Jalek was going through, and after that, yeah, I got the track limit on the three corners for the end, and I tried an impulsive move on the corner before the chicane, but yeah, luckily nothing really happened. So
Yeah, yeah,
the standings are the same.
yeah. I really enjoyed watching you race. You had a great time, and I will wish you a very good evening.
Yes, thanks for commentating.
Yeah, no problem. Have a nice evening, mate.
Bye bye.
Bye. J-Lag, sorry, Emerald Drifting, are you there?
Hi man, yeah, I'm there.
Hi, Emerald Drifting. You had a wonderful race as well.
Yeah,
You,
it was pretty good.
yeah, you finally you got a second position, am I right?
Yeah, second position. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that because Kevin Kost and J-Lag were fighting pretty hard, and I guess a little bit of contact really saved you from the fourth position. And
yeah, it did a little, but also like Kevin Costner meant just now that the little kiss, but I think it did something to me. That's why I spun out,
mhm.
and that cost me a lot of time, and also almost a penalty. It was my second warning, so I couldn't push as hard as I would, and so that fucked it up a little bit. But at the end, I could unfortunately. It was good that I could pass at the end, Kevin Kast
Yeah,
still.
yeah. At the middle of the race, you were fighting against ERS Griffin, and I guess there was a good fight against each other because
Yeah, it
you
was. It was. Yeah, it
you
was
two were
a
pretty
good
close
battle,
to.
but he was. I think he was faster. Like he really was faster. Like I uh, couldn't pass him.
Yeah,
I
well,
tried, but then I smoked my tires a little bit, so I needed to slow down a little bit.
yeah, that's hard on the super softs
On the
of
super
course.
soft, yeah, they get away pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah. I must say I really enjoyed watching you race against all the other top drivers. You did a really good job, and I hope you have a nice evening.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you. Well, thanks for the commentary.
Yeah, no problem. Have a nice evening, mate.
Yeah, okay, bye, bye, bye.
Bye. Hi, Eros Griffin Peter. I really enjoyed watching you race. At the end, you were so far in front. What do you think? What made you go so fast at the end?
I think my tire wear was really good, and the guys behind me were battling, so they lost a lot of time. So that made me pull away.
Yeah, and in the middle of the race, there was a little bit of contact against you and Kevin Kost. Am I right?
I'm not sure. I don't think so actually.
Oh, then it might be a mistake by me. I didn't see that as well. But yeah, you had a great fight against him as well, and of course the other top drivers as well. But I really want to congratulate with your first position on this race.
Thank you very much.
And do you have any comments about any other men?
Well, Kevin was really on the pace. Sadly lost some time, but would love to have a tighter battle next time.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching you two battle against each other. It was pretty exciting, and yeah, I really hope to see it against each other again the next time.
Yes.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching you, and I want to wish you a very good evening.
Yes, same with you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice evening. And until the next time.
Yes, see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you all for watching this amazing live video from ERS Racing League for F2. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see each other for the next time. Have a nice evening, midday, or morning, wherever you are.